Hello, good evening. Day 12 of the 2014 Dafabet World Snooker Championship and another cracking day of quarter-final action at the Crucible. And the match between Judd Trump and world number one Neil Robertson, one of the highlights of the day.
Have you got colour in your cheeks? Do you ever get that feel that you can't shift the tide that sticks around like summits in your teeth?
Well, Trump had been in control for most of this match, and with the score at 11-10, Trump is at the table. There is no score.
If he holds for the brown, it may be worth taking on. How's it looking? How's it looking? Boy, how's that not gone in? At that pace, how has that not gone in? Oh, there, I thought it was there.
So did Judd.
I don't think there's any way out here. He's going to have to play an aggressive shot, maybe a long plant or the long pot that's into the right-hand top pocket as we look. We can get on the pink or black from that.
Well, you could possibly move the red off the corner with another red, but the problem is that red on the centre pocket all the time. If he doesn't get the cue ball to the right-hand side of the table, he'll be leaving it on.
I mean, the cut down the cushion, the one that's nearest the middle pocket on the left-hand side, he could play that red onto the other red and still get a good white. But he is in trouble here. He's looking at the shot now. But he's really got to get into the cue ball to miss the cannon on the blue and green when he plays this shot, because he's going to have to get loads of stun and side, or screw and side, to miss that blue and green. I think he's going to have to play this long pot in this right-hand corner. Stephen Hendry used to say, if I lost the frame through playing a safety shot rather than a pot, I'd never forgive myself. Can he miss the blue and green? Well, fabulous. You've got to take your hat off to him. It was always going to be difficult to miss the blue and green. But luckily for him, it went in.
Yes, he had to cut the red quite thin, didn't he, to get to that angle. That's why he caught the blue and green. Doesn't matter if the red goes in, though.
Well, this is the first time for the last 4 or 5 frames we've had everything in open play. Look at the balls now.
5.
What a time this would be to make a sizable break.
Six.
If this was early in the match, you'd be saying he's should win the frame from here where the balls are, but at this stage, with the pressure that's on, anything's missable. A little bit of noise in the crowd behind Neil there. He jumped above the shot, but no problem.
9. 10.
At the moment, he's just invested in these small colours, waiting to get up to the big stuff, pink and black. That is 70 in the previous frame. He'll be feeling very confident. Hold on a minute.
12.
Oh, he's just about okay.
It looked difficult to make a mess of that shot, didn't it? But he has. He's hampered queuing. Got to miss the kiss on the brown.
$13.
Now, one good positional shot. He needs to get up on these reds and blacks.
Judd Trump hasn't potted a ball now for over 26 minutes. That's a long time out there when you get in the business end of the match.
Just having a
15.
look whether that pink pots. If it doesn't, he's in trouble because he can't. There may be a slight chance of getting the gap through those reds to get onto the black, but the pink is very close to being pottable. I think it may pot. He needs to pot this and cannon on the red to the left of it. And now he has a
16.
chance. A big chance.
$22. $23.
He looked at it for an opportunity then to play a ringer on the black, but he prefers the pink, obviously. He would like to be an inch or two further down the table with the cue ball towards us, really, because he's okay. It's not too thin to hold the cue ball, but just makes things a little more difficult.
$29.
See, just one good pot away from being in perfect position. Now he's got a chance as long as he's not straightish on the
Fair.
black.
It's good to see him walking around the table quicker when he's making breaks. I think it suits his style
37.
more, though he's taking longer on the safety shots, which you can understand, but keeping a nice rhythm.
$38.
Just can't get pinpoint at the moment, can he? It's been hard work for 38. I don't know what the colour sequence has been, but it's been a few low ones. There you can see yellows, greens, browns, blues. No blues, no blues. Pinks and black, everything but a blue.
Well, this could be good. Red at the top of the pack there's available. What a lovely shot.
What a
that was.
fabulous shot, Terry. He's got a perfect angle, hasn't he, to get onto the black. Wonderful shot. Deserves what he gets from this now. And hopefully, if he does go on to win the frame, it would be his
45.
100th century. This was perfectly played.
$52.
What kind of angle does he have on this red? Can he pop the red and flick another red into play? I think he can, Terry, you know. He could bring another 3 reds into play here. And now then, the 100th century is a definite possibility. A little bit careless there, didn't quite get the desired
60.
angle, but it's okay, he can run through for the black still.
61.
The difficult red on the side cushion is the one that's going to be a real big problem. And to make the 100, he'll need 4 reds and 4 blacks, won't he? So it all depends what he
68.
does with these next 4 reds. Because that red to get onto any other colour could be a problem. Oh, now you've won
69.
the frame, Neil. Come on, you deserve the 100 centres.
Yes, but would it be a monkey off his back, or would it affect him for the next 2 frames? Hard to say, really.
76.
I mean, Trump's looking a bit forlorn now. He's lost the last 3 frames on the trot, and he hasn't done an awful lot wrong. He's just lost the safety battles. You know, it's not he's been missing pots or anything like that. Just wonder whether he'll risk getting on the difficult red now. There's your answer. He's risked it. If he takes the pink, he's going to need the yellow to make the century.
$85.
15 points from here. Not guaranteed to get perfect on this red. I'd rather him play for a baulk colour here, I really would. Make the 100 a
88.
certainty. Get a nice angle.
89.
He has a nice angle. Surely now he's going to get it. 2 pots from an unbelievable record that might
96.
never ever get beaten again. At least I'm going to have the honour to be the first to congratulate him if this green goes in. At this stage of the match, absolutely unbelievable. What a monkey off his back, and the crowd standing ovation, and he certainly deserves that. It's been absolutely brilliant at this stage of the game to produce that fantastic break. Is quite incredible. Congratulations to Neil Robertson, not only on the century, but to have levelled the match at 11 all. You'd think he'd won the World Championship. What a fantastic break.
A great achievement. Many congratulations to Neil Robertson, making 100 century breaks in a single season. But very interesting. No handshake from Judd Trump. No congratulations whatsoever. So Robertson 11-8 down. It's now 11 all into the next frame. Judd Trump at the table, trailing by 35 points.
Now then, Judd's looking at the plant here. Those 2 below the pink. May be available.
attention. This is he's going to have a go at this. I say attention because if it didn't go in, we knew this was going to happen. The only good thing at the moment is the fact that the black's on the back cushion, so it's not guaranteed to win the frame at this visit, even, and it's going to be very, very tough to get onto a colour. The angle he's got on this is not nice. He could just roll through and play the pink in the middle. But as you can see, the pink's tricky.
8 hours play. Good pot again.
Well, this is just amazing, isn't it? And every ball toe is going right in the middle of the pocket.
7. Eight. $40. 15.
Robertson's pot success rate has gone now to 90%, and Judd's is still at 89, and he hasn't had a shot for 3 frames.
As part of that 90%, and Neil Robertson has made 315 out of 349 pots he's taken on in 8 hours. Incredible.
This is the first time the white could run loose. To play this very slowly. And once again, in the middle of the pocket, perfect position. Pink on.
20.
3 reds, 3 colours. Is 1 away from victory. That young man is now going to have to dig deeper than he ever has done before in his life. Somehow he's got to have to make something happen.
21.
At the minute, it's just been flawless snooker.
It's just hard to explain how you feel in the chair when you're kept out of a match. You don't feel part of the match somehow.
$26.
Such a big audience here watching this match, enjoying every minute, and Judd Trump in his chair thinking that he's the only one in the room. He feels so lonely there.
Now, does the middle red of those 5 pot in the right-hand corner? If it does, he doesn't have to play the cannon. Just coming around to have a look now. It's really, really tight. It probably goes just. He doesn't feel it does. That's why he's played for the slightly more difficult red. And once again, he's absolutely inch perfect. Well, he played 3 frames against Mark Allen to win the match when he was leading, I think, 10-7 or something like that, and played 3 frames on the trot where he never missed a ball. This, I think, is actually better than that.
33. $33 on the frame. Neil Robertson.
Well, Judge decided not to continue playing snookers, so 68 points to 0. Robertson takes the lead for the first time in the match at 12-11.
And what a story this is turning out to be. Into the next frame, Trump to play, this time trailing by 31 points.
Well, that looked really bad because it caught the other red early on and the balls are manoeuvring all over the table, but you can still understand why Judd has gone for the shot, because he's just not getting opportunities and he feels he's got to go out there and grasp it rather than wait for them. Here's going to be his last one, though.
1.
Well, I've seen a lot of performances from the great players over the years, the Stephen Hendrys and the O'Sullivans and the Steve Davises, but from the position he was in, these
6.
last 5 frames from Neil Robertson have been up there with the best I've ever seen. He
7.
literally has played flawless safety. When he's got in, he's scored. And all the frames have been scrappy. He's never had it where he's got pink on the spot, black on the spot. He's had to graft all the time.
But there was no warning in that, really, was there? At 11-8 behind, he didn't look as if he had it in him to do it. His form
What?
didn't look wonderful, but he just turned it round.
Cue ball's running loose. Cue ball's running loose.
Foul.
Just when you thought it was
Neil
over,
Robertson, 12th.
there's a
Judd Trump,
lifeline.
4. Thank you. Settle down, please.
Oh, this is a stat you're going to not believe. An hour and 4 minutes at the business end of a match. And he's been stuck on 11 frames for all that time.
It's normally difficult to stop Judd Trump potting at all, even for 5 minutes. He's got a pot on here, though. Starting to get nearer that point now when the one bad shot could cost him it. Well done, sir. Very well done.
And I think so he's going to have to take
1.
the risk. This was an excellent pot after an hour's play. I was just about to say he's about to take the risk of playing the blue into the pink, because he's going to win this frame and get back to 12-12. He needs to make it happen. Right here, right now, he's missed the pink. Still okay though, luckily enough.
6.
And as he looked at the black there. You can play for the black, it'll be a thin cut, but he also could have go up for the blue. See what he thinks of it. Looks like black.
7.
Now, can he pot the black and just check the white a little bit and play the cannon into the 2 reds and pink? He's bound to be on the other red, but if he misses the cannon, he's nowhere. He's played the cannon. He's got the position, well played, freed the other reds.
14.
Well, this would be a monumental task, having been off the table for all that length of time, to produce
15.
a break to get back into the frame.
He commits all the time, doesn't he, when he gets in the balls? That's what everybody likes about him. He tries to make things happen all the time. He's very refreshing to watch. Not many like him in the game, really.
22.
The red on that right-hand side is obviously horrible for a left-handed player as well. He has an angle on this next red. He may even try and bring the red off the cushion with a shot. He may honestly just try and bring this red off, because if the red, you don't want to be playing this red down the cushion with the rest, do you? Maybe a little too straight to do that as Neil Robertson looks on. He's played it. Well played, Judson. What a fantastic shot. At that stage of the match, brilliant.
31.
That's the style of play that's got in this stage of his career. And he should continue playing that way.
If he runs it in, he's got to judge the pace to perfection. Yeah, he was so unlucky there to have left such a difficult pot.
Judd Trump,
It was a
31.
brilliant shot to bring the red into play. What a shame the match is possibly going to end like that. Just having a look at the scoreboard, the green, of course. Neil needs that. He was so concentrating, Terry, wasn't he, on just drifting past the pink.
One.
Well, he needs the brown as well, so there may be a little bit of life left in this frame yet.
Well, this isn't straightforward, is it? He needs to get a nice angle on the yellow to pot it into the corner pocket and have a nice angle to get on the green, so this is a key shot here now.
Well, from a match that was looking a little pedestrian earlier on in the evening, it's now turned out to be one of the most exciting matches of the tournament. Will he get another shot?
There's somebody coughing badly in the back and this just disturbing Neil. That's awful. That's awful.
That's enough, please. Thank you.
I'm so glad he potted up, because if he'd have missed it and be disturbed by the crowd, it would have been a disaster.
Well, Judd Trump can only hope this is too straight to be able to get close to the brown. Because if he has to leave the white anywhere in baulk, the brown's going to be tricky. He needs to get close to the brown. And it obviously is straight, otherwise it'd already be down.
They don't try and hit it too hard and force an angle out of it. They could miss the green then. It's not a certainty at power. That's what he's doing. Oh, what a shot that was.
Well, that's unbelievable. That, honestly, is unbelievable.
18.
Well, there have been plenty of comebacks at the Crucible over the years, but this has been up there with the very, very best. Absolutely brilliant. I feel so sorry for Judd Trump. He hasn't hardly had a shot until that last frame. Well, Neil Robertson, you've got to take your hat off to him. And Judd Trump shakes his hand. What a tremendous evening session. A standing ovation from this packed Crucible audience. You've seen something very special this evening. 100 centuries and also a comeback that'll be up there with the very best comebacks of all time. Neil Robertson goes into the semi-final, winning by 13 frames to 11. And boy, is he pleased.
An amazing sort of set of emotions to take grasp of, you know, in that last sort of half an hour of the match, you know, making the century of centuries, yeah, an unbelievable reception from the crowd. I was just so happy to do it with how close I got against Mark Allen, and you know, through most of the match, you know, it wasn't going my way and it looked like I could get beat and be stuck on 99, so that's probably why it led to such celebrations and relief, you know. But I mean, boy, the crowd really enjoyed it. It was like I made sort of 3 1-4-7s in a row at the Crucible or something. It was that electric.
Fantastic fight back by Neil Robertson. As you can see, we've got a list of the top century makers this season. The world number one so far ahead of the rest. 50 clear of the man he's beaten this evening, Judd Trump, and 38 clear of Ding Junhui. Many congratulations to Neil Robertson. Time now to bring you right up to date with the quarter-final matches involving 2 of the pre-tournament favourites, Mark Selby and defending champ Ronnie O'Sullivan. Well, Ronnie was in one of those moods today. He looks like a man determined to hang on to his world crown. Shaun Murphy, the 2005 world champion, dumped out. Ronnie O'Sullivan will now meet Barry Hawkins in the semi-final, winning this match with relative ease and also with a session to spare.
Very, very difficult playing O'Sullivan. I knew it was going to be a challenge. Nobody's beaten him here for nearly 3 years, and I don't think there's a player in the game he's not done that to at some stage. So, you know, maybe I was due a good smashing up. Very tough to take. I did have my chances in the game, but all credit to Ronnie. You know, when he got his chances, he was very clinical, and that's why he's the best.
You just never know what type of match you're going to get. You can expect a really tough match, and it can turn out easy, like it did with Sean. I didn't expect to kind of win it that easy. To be fair, you know, he's a free scoring, great putter, and he just missed a few balls and left me in quite easily. Really, you know, I still had to putt him. But you know, I didn't have to fight for my chances. So you just never know how a match is going to turn out.
And Mark Selby wasted no time in seeing off Alan McManus in his quarter-final match. Selby winning by 13 frames to 5.
First session, I mean, Alan played some good snooker. I mean, it got very tactical, and I just seemed as though Alan was controlling the match, and I sort of got drawn into his way of playing in the first session. Second session, I thought I'd just try and come out and sort of attack Alan and open the balls up a bit more, and that seemed to work to my advantage. I think it was 4 years ago since I was in the semi-final before, so it seemed like forever. It's still obviously only halfway there, really. I mean, a first to 17 and a first to 18 still to go, so it's going to be tough, but I know that I'm capable.
So one more match to show you, and that's between the world number 4 Barry Hawkins and the Welsh qualifier Dominic Dale. And what a match this was. Hawkins led 11-5 after the first 2 sessions, but then Dale won an astonishing 7 frames on the bounce to take a 12-11 lead. Hawkins then squared it at 12 apiece. Into the deciding frame we go. Your commentators Terry Griffiths and John Virgo.
He's taken this right on. Very brave. He's going for it. I think he's made his decision. Whatever comes out here, he's going to have a go at it. Nothing wrong in that. A great putt. Can't tell you how difficult that shot was in the circumstances, but he's got the first chance.
Just overrun it slightly. He's just about on this red to the left middle. But it's a little bit awkward. Awkward queuing. And you just feel in these situations you make one mistake and it could be a last. So you don't want to take any undue risks. Didn't feel as though he wanted to take the risk.
Barry Hawkins 4.
So he got the first chance. And didn't make the most of it. Well, much too thick on the
Switch
safety.
the phones off, please.
Come on, Switch the phone off. This is deciding fame in the World Championship. These two lads are playing one of the biggest frames of their life. So Barry didn't make the most of his first chance. He's quickly got another one.
Yeah, the pot is easy enough, but position certainly isn't. Oh, he's played the right way. He's coming across, he's not on the pink and he's not on the black. Couldn't have played that shot much better. He played for that sort of gap that he found there, hoping to stay on the black, but it's not available. So he's been potting everything. He's got a big choice here. At this stage, I would say he should play a safety.
I would agree. I think the blue, I mean, it's tough at the best of times. But in this situation, you'd be putting your eggs, all your eggs in one basket. Why would you want to do that? But sometimes it's the way you feel, and particularly in the modern game now, it's the culture. If you get a chance, try and win the frame. But no, he's playing safe.
Barry Hawkins won.
Well, his main concern there, Barry Hawkins, was the red, as you can see, nearer to the right corner pocket. So he stopped and got another that, but he's got a... Well, if there is anything as straightforward here at the moment, this is not a difficult safety. Got that slightly too thick.
Yeah, he's done that before. Needs the green to help. And not quite. He can cue past the green. There's red to the right corner. May have a chance of the red to the left corner as well, the way he's looking. And the red to the left corner, although can he cure it properly? That green will make it awkward because he's left-handed. Right-handed, you think it'd be okay, but more comfortable cueing. Playing this red, but a bit more to do with the cue ball.
Needs a kiss to help him out. Well, he got a kiss.
One.
But he could have been on something easier. Good pot. You see the yellow's available, the black's available with the rest, and Barry Hawkins is one of the better players on the circuit with the rest. Amazing what momentum can do. Earlier on you wouldn't have fancied him to make a 20 break, but at this moment he seems to have found a second wind when he needed it the most.
Good solid pot. And I think he's got the red to the left middle, which he can control and possibly play for pink or black. Well, the fact he's having a look at the red that's to the right of the pink into the far left corner, he's not perfect, so there's a bit of pressure on this. Well played. Very well played.
Eleven.
Well, then where's the black going to go after potting it?
Well, it looks as though the black spot is held. He won't mind it going on the blue spot. As long as you got the pink and black in play, and the red spread as they are, he'll be thinking this is an opportunity to win frame and match. But he'll take nothing for granted.
He didn't play for the red on the black spot. And he's just, he's okay, he got red in the middle. Dominic Dale is sitting there. And he's thinking, is he going to get another chance? He's played wonderful snooker in this session. He won 7 frames on the spin. Now he's had to sit out the previous frame and maybe this one. For all the effort, he may get neck and nothing out of this match. So much put into it, so much pressure for both players.
Well, if the pink goes to the right middle, well, maybe can he just get past the pink for the red to the right middle? He didn't play for this, but he'll take it. Played it well.
28.
Just not got the angle on the black, which would have made the next red that little bit easier. Well, he screwed back far enough so he's not going to be hampered by that brown and blue.
35.
He was aware they were there. Well, you said, Terry, he's good with the rest. You wouldn't normally want to use the rest on this type of shot, but the brown and blue make it awkward queuing, so rest it is. Solid shot. Solid shot.
36.
Not perfect on the black, but not bad. And that was as good a positional shot as he's played. Really
43.
cued that nicely. Quick glance at the scoreboard. 48 points in front, 83 remaining. 3 reds, 3 colours. He'd be in the semi-final.
$44.
A little bit straighter on this pink would have been ideal, but he's going to play a delicate little stun run through. You can see where he's pointing now with his cue. He wants to pot the pink and just leave the cue ball about there. But it's not a full shot. It's just a little stun run through.
What a turnaround, John. Barry Hockey has been sitting in the chair for about 3 hours this afternoon.
50.
Made a lot of mistakes, and all of a sudden he's found something from somewhere. It's obviously courage. He's always got the game. These players don't lose the skill, they just lose the belief out there sometimes. But
51.
Yes, and Dominic didn't score a point in the last frame. And chances are he's not going to score one in this. Isn't this just sums snooker up? It's a cruel game. So just
57.
this red needed to go 63 points in front with 59 remaining. Every from 11-5 in front to go 12-11 behind. And then stop your opponent. And there's the bang on the table. That's what it means to him. Great performance. I don't blame him showing his emotions, because there must have been times in this match that he thought he'd thrown it away. Dominic smiles. I give you every credit, Dominic Dale. When you were 9-3 behind in that second session last night, a lot of people would have dropped their heads. But you kept battling. And now it's all over.
65.
It's been a tremendous match. Who'd have ever thought we'd got to a decider? Well, the black hasn't gone in. Dominic will give Barry a warm handshake. What a match, what a comeback from Dominic Dale. He congratulates Barry warmly. Barry is absolutely delighted. More relief than anything else. And he's through to the semi-final to meet the defending champion, Ronnie O'Sullivan. He beats Dominic Dale by 13 frames to 12. What a match!
To win a match like that, especially at this place, it's an unbelievable feeling. I'd have been like finding the nearest bridge if I'd have lost that, obviously. But fair play to Dominic. I mean, it wasn't though I was squandering chance after chance from 11-5. He played so solid. His safety was great. He was scoring when he got in, and making it really difficult for me. It wasn't as though I was getting chance after chance and throwing away. I didn't feel like I was doing that.
I've got to play out my skin to sort of try and mount a comeback, which I did. Played really, really well. But in the end, those last two frames, he's found his absolute A game. I don't think I potted anything in the last two frames. It wasn't really, I didn't really do anything wrong. Just found his A game, and he won it. I didn't lose it.
1 minute you're up, next minute you're down. But to be fair, I was more down for most of that session today until the very end, when you could see how much it meant to me to get over the line, and just a massive, massive release. I just wanted to get to that one table set up so badly again after tasting it last year.
So much emotion today, so much passion, and how lovely to see Dominic Dale congratulating Barry Hawkins after an epic battle at the Crucible. So we have our two semi-finals. Ronnie O'Sullivan will play Barry Hawkins, a repeat of the 2013 World Championship final, of course, and also a repeat of the UK Championship final in York in December, as Mark Selby takes on Neil Robertson. We have our semi-finals. We also have our semi-final venue. These are live pictures. This is what's happening right now in the Crucible. Of course, we move from the two-table setup to the one-table setup. Lots of men in hard hats working very hard into the night to make sure this amazing venue is set for the World Championship Snooker semi-finals. Snooker Extra is up next with further highlights from the Crucible and the 2014 Dafabet World Championship. And we'll be back at 1 o'clock on BBC Two, live coverage of Barry Hawkins against Ronnie O'Sullivan. Do not miss it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.